Ministry of Power, Sri T.K. Chakraborty, Advisor, West Bengal ERC, Dr. Manju Ma'am, Principal Director, NPTI, Sri V.N. Sharma, Deputy Chief Engineer from DVC, Mr. S.K. Srivastav, Director, NPTI, all the officials who are connected from NPTI and also from the National Mission on Use of Biomass, and all the participants from the different GENCOs. Today, I welcome each one of you to be a part of India's target of green energy transition through use of biomass in thermal power plants. Here, we are going to work together. And this program, this capacity building program, will certainly provide a platform for all of us to share ideas and resolve the concerns. As you all know, during the last decade, our country has been experiencing severe air pollution. It is leading to the rise of PM 2.5, PM 10. And this exposure is damaging to many aspects, not to talk of the health of all the persons. The whole world today has taken a pledge for changing the climate, and in our country has also taken a leading role in this. We all know that our country has committed to reach the net zero by 2070. And it has been already mentioned that biomass mission has been kept as a very important part of it, which has been mentioned in the budget speech also. In order to reduce stubble burning and to reduce carbon footprint in the thermal power plants, the Government of India, Ministry of Power, has taken various proactive steps, as you all know, and it has established the National Mission on Use of Biomass in thermal power plants with the objective for biomass fuel co-firing in all coal thermal power plants and thereby reducing the carbon footprint. The numbers, it is also maybe known to everybody. As per a recent study, the total availability of biomass in our country is 750 million metric ton. And out of that, 230 million metric ton is the surplus, which is either wasted or it is some of them are burned. And it is leading to air pollution. Now, this surplus biomass has a potential of generating more than 30 gigawatt of electricity. And if we can use the 5%, if we can co-fire 5% of biomass with the coal, we will be require a 35 million metric ton of biomass in the country annually. So it is the availability of surplus biomass is huge as compared to that. We can go up to higher blending as well. In this regard, as you all know, that Ministry of Power has come out with a policy of biomass utilization for power generation through co-firing in coal-based power plants during the month of October. And it has mandated that all the power stations should use 5 to 10% of biomass firing. There is some specific numbers that 5% within a year, 7% up to 2 years. So co-firing of biomass, that has been made mandatory to all the power stations, of course, taking into consideration its technical feasibility and safety aspects, all these things. And in line with the objective of the mission, we have named this program as SAMARTH, as has already been mentioned by Mr. Kassi, that it is the Sustainable Agrarian Mission on Use of Agro Residue in the Thermal Power Plant. It is synonymous with the objective of the mission and also the reduce carbon footprint in the country in thermal power plants. The policy has also some extended part of it, which states that it is valid for 25 years. It has the scope of firing biomass pellet with higher percentage in other plants if some of the plant is under reserve shutdown or some of the plants are running on low schedule where the adequate quantity of biomass firing is not possible. It has been told that all the generating stations of this country has to mandatorily adopt this policy. The national mission, and with the help of Ministry of Power, we have taken a lot of steps. We have already issued one standard operating procedure for all the generating stations, how to fire biomass, how to co-fire biomass. A model contract is almost in the final stage, which will be issued soon. It's a long-term contract. The other mission initiatives are there. I believe after this inaugural session, there is going to be a presentation on this. And the website is going to be launched soon. And in the website, that will be a interaction between all the stakeholders, the farmers, and also the pellet manufacturers. And this will also be used as an information sharing. Hence, I would request all the GENCOs to share all your information. I mean, the relevant information. I believe that these things have been already communicated to you, because once this information sharing is done transparently, so it will be helpful to all the stakeholders of this objective of the mission. So far, the biomass firing has been encouraging. More than 62,000 metric ton of biomass has been fired in the country so far. Although NTPC has played a major role in it, more than 95% is fired by NTPC plants. In the NCR plants, roughly 1/3 of the total quantity has been fired in NCR plants. Now it's time that all should come forward. All should take proactive steps. There is some initial hurdles, I know. So those things are being tried to be resolved. But it's a proactive action and initiative by all. I believe that these numbers will go high in manifold. There is a need of closer interaction of knowledge among all the stakeholders, farmers, pellet manufacturers, and also the GENCOs. Our mission is trying to act like a bridge between all these stakeholders. And accordingly, we have conducted so many awareness programs. We have already conducted 2 awareness programs for farmers, 2 awareness programs for pellet manufacturers. This is the 2nd awareness program for the GENCOs, and many more are in the line. So I believe that this kind of awareness programs will certainly help to enrich the knowledge of all the stakeholders, and all will be motivated to start biomass co-firing in their plants as well. It is noteworthy to mention that even FCC has also recognized this biomass co-firing as a method to reduce GHG emission, as has already been mentioned, that if you can fire 10% of biomass, co-fire 10% of biomass with coal, so that means 10% reduction of coal firing, saving of coal on the other hand, and secondly, also the reducing of pollution due to that coal. For this achieving the objective of the mission, I again request that all the GENCOs should come forward, because it's a time that we should take care of expanding the renewable energy options through biomass, which is a method where without any modification in the existing plants, we can go up to at least 10%. Further research is going on to what extent we can fire. So the research is going to come out. So we will understand how we can fire even the more quantity. But till such time, even the 10% firing of biomass will help a lot. And as I have already told, that the potential is enormous. It is emerging now that this effort of the government is transforming the problem of stubble burning into a solution of power production with low carbon footprint. And we all need to understand that here the active participation of farmers will also be required, because it will be a source of income for the farmers as well. So today's interaction, today's training session, I have seen that the faculties are there from different institutions or organizations, and it is going to cover all the aspects. It is going to cover the policy aspect, going to cover the technical aspect, we're going to cover the practical experience, and also we have got overseas speaker through which we can understand what is happening in the developed countries. So I believe that it will be an enriching session for all of you who are participating. And I thank all the participants for joining this program. And we wish that an effective and participative session should be there throughout the day. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind deliberations and the information that you have given us regarding the mission and the objectives of the mission. Now, may I request our Honorable Director General, Dr. Tripta Thakur, the chief guest of this online training program, to please present her inaugural address.
Thank you so much. Good morning to everyone. And on behalf of NPTI, I would like to welcome all the participants and the distinguished guests present. Shri Sudeep Nagji, Mission Director, National Mission on the Use of Biomass and Shri Gautam Biswasji, Managing Director, DPL, Sanjeev Kumar Kasiji, Chief Engineer, Thermal, Ministry of Power, TK Chakrabarti ji, Advisor, Engineer, West Bengal Electricity Regulatory Commission, Shri VN Sharma ji, Deputy Chief Engineer, DVC, and my team NPTI, including all NPTI, Manju Madam, Srivastav ji, and all the team of NPTI Durgapur for this one-day online training program has to build co-firing for thermal power plant professionals. I'm really very honored to present in this mission program, and NPTI is very honored to be part of this mission program for providing training and capacity in this area. As we all understand that global warming is no more a future terms, it's very, very present term. And the two main challenges the world is facing is energy security and the environmental concern. And the India is taking a lot of steps. And one step in this direction is the national mission on use of biomass in thermal power plant. And this is just going to support the national mission for clean program. And we all understand the issues of air pollution, which is very, very important and relevant. And the air pollution, which this part of country where I come from, Faridabad and Delhi, are facing because of the stubble burning. And that is the main focus, to create awareness to the people to reduce the air pollution, which is coming due to farm stubbling, burning, and ultimately to reduce carbon footprints of the thermal power generation if we use this pellet instead of coal. 5% is mandatory. I know this government may encourage all the thermal plant to use this pellet for 10%. A lot of research is also going on how to make this more and more effective in terms of calorific value in future. So a lot of activities has been done involving all